What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new episode of this Arizona Cardinals franchise here in Madden 21. And today we are officially starting the 2021 NFL playoffs here in the wild card against the 4th seeded Philadelphia Eagles. So like I promised in the last episode, I'm going to tell you guys how it all went down. In week 17, the Seahawks played the Niners. They ended up winning that game to improve to 9-7. Had we lost to the Rams last week, we would have been 9-7, the Rams would have been 9-7, and the Seahawks would have been 9-7. Unfortunately for the Seahawks, we won, and because of that, we took that wild card spot. The Niners still won the division. There was nothing we could do about that. They finished at 11-5. So they're the 2 seed. The Bears actually, surprisingly, somehow, some way, snagged that number 1 seed, so they're the only team with a bye in the NFC. Niners are the 2 seed, like I said. The 3 seed are actually the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 4th seed are the Philadelphia Eagles that we were playing today, and then the 6th seed are the Green Bay Packers, and the 7th seed are the Carolina Panthers. So I know it says that we would play the winner of that Green Bay and Tampa Bay game. That's not locked in stone, because if the 2nd and 3rd seeds both win their games, then and we win our game, we would have to advance to play the Bears, not either of those teams. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this one. So as we go ahead and get started in this one, quick disclaimer, I will do all the things like the yearly awards, all the MVP, Coach of the Year, all that stuff at the end of the season, wherever our season may end. It may end today, it may end at the Super Bowl. You can never tell with this team. And also, before this game started, in one of those interaction menus, when you get like a text, quote-unquote text from your player, Larry Fitz said, no matter what, this would be his last year. This is his last dance. So his morale is maxed. Everybody on the entire team's morale went up by 20 because it's the playoffs. But the most important part of this entire playoff run is it being Fitz's last chance to get a ring. He's 0-1 in the Super Bowl, and this is the only time it's going to happen. It either happens this year or never, and I don't think I could stand to have it never happening. So here on 2nd and inches, there is a flag on the play. He threw it away, but we got lucky. It's holding. That's against Lane Johnson, and that makes it 2nd and 10 now. Carson Wentz, he is looking, he's going to throw across his body, and Devondre Campbell, the diving, one-handed interception, he comes down with it, and we take over at the 25-yard line. Look at him do his little dance. That is such a big stop on the first play of the drive. So here comes Kyler Murray, barely finished with over 4,000 passing yards on the season, but those TD to interception numbers are pretty good. Same amount of interceptions as his rookie year, but 13 more touchdowns. Here on 1st and 10, the deep post to DeAndre Hopkins. He snags it. I don't know what that safety was doing, but he completely missed the tackle. And because of that, we're at the 31 now. Here on 1st and 10, running with Chase Edmonds. Not really a lot of daylight on that one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Kenyon Drake is still out another week, as you guys can see. If we win this game, hopefully he'll be back for the divisional, but I don't know, we can't even count on anything. But here on 3rd and 8, Chase Edmonds wiggles between a couple of defenders and takes it to the house on the screen. We were trying to pick up a first down in that situation, and somehow it becomes a touchdown. So there we go, we strike first, and they start with ball. So on our first drive, we are looking good in this one. First play of the drive, Marquise Goodwin catches a quick little pass and turns it into a lot more, so give him a first down. And then here on 1st and 10, again, he got Zach Ertz. He's been quiet in real life, but in this simulation, he has been going off. That gives him 7 yards. Here on 2nd and 3, Zach Ertz again. I don't know how he doesn't get tackled there, but he takes it to the 32-yard line, and they are driving yet again. But remember, last time they did this, it did end in an interception. Here on 1st and 10, Carson Wentz is taking off. We played this team in the regular season. I don't know if you guys remember, but Carson Wentz actually ended up torching us a couple of times with his feet. So if that happens again, I might have to make some changes. I don't know. I can't handle that Carson Wentz, of all people, is going to burn us on the ground. That's terrible. Here on 1st and 10, that's Miles Sanders, who had a great game last night. Here on 1st and 10, again, Sanders just pushes Budda Baker right off of him and takes it to the 7-yard line, just 7 yards away from tying this game up. Here on 1st and goal, Carson's going to drop back. He's looking to pass, and he has his man. That's Deshaun Jackson for the touchdown. So they go ahead and tie it up early here. 2 minutes and 40 something seconds left. Here on 1st and 10, we're gonna hit Christian Kirk on the slant. Beats his man, I think that's Maddox, and he has a first down. And on the first, we're gonna go right back to him on the RPO. Christian Kirk, does he have enough for that first down? They're gonna mark him just a couple of inches short, but Chase Edmonds is there, picks up the first down, and we continue to drive officially past midfield with that run. Here on 2nd and 10, after first down doesn't go anywhere, Hopkins elevates and grabs it with one hand, brings it into the 28-yard line. Here on 2nd and 10 again, first does not go anywhere. Kyler's looking to pass, and I don't know what type of weird animation that is or why he got pushed that way, but it is incomplete either way. Here on 3rd and 10, that is a stupid pass to make into triple coverage. It is picked off, and it's Andy Isabella on the tackle. So after the takeaway on 1st and 10, it's Miles Sanders gonna get a nice little run on that one. That is good for 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4. And that's actually gonna go ahead and close out the first quarter. Through one, it was 7-7. And honestly, I think we can beat this team, alright? I know we lost them in the regular season, and we kind of got stomped out by this front seven, but still, alright? This team doesn't have a lot of playmakers. I think on offense, they're just not going to get it done. Carson Wentz doesn't have a lot of playoff experience. Their biggest threat to us right now is honestly Miles Sanders. This dude is a beast. We just can't stop him here on 2nd and 6. Carson Wentz, he's going to take off. See, this is what I was talking about. We can't let him beat us on the ground. Thankfully, Patrick Peterson steps up and makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and 8 now. Here he's going to go ahead, dump it off. That's the running back, Miles Sanders again, but it is Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. 4th and 2, they're going to go ahead and punt the ball right back to us. The punt was a good one though, pins us back at our own 1-yard line, and Chase Edmonds is going to get us a little bit of breathing room. Here on 2nd and 8, oh, we're lucky that wasn't picked off. Trying to throw a quick slant across the middle, and that's going nowhere. Here on 3rd and 8, it's in the flats, Fitzgerald, but he cannot shake his man. I'm pretty sure that was Maddox again, and we had to punt them back the ball. Here on 1st and 10, he's going to go ahead and hit Sanders for the little curl to make it 2nd and 3. But on 2nd down, Simmons jumps the route meant for Zach Ertz, and he is going to take it all the way. Carson Wentz cannot stop this man. 14-7. This man is a pick 6 machine. Most interceptions in the league. Most defensive touchdowns in the league. There is a reason he is gonna be one of the best middle linebackers for years to come, and he's a really solid piece. He may not be performing like this in real life, but for us at least, he has been an absolute stud. There on 2nd and 5, he hits his man. It's Alshon Jeffrey for the first down. So 1st and 10 for him right now. He's gonna go ahead and hand it off to Miles Sanders, who gets a good little pickup and takes him down to the 32 to make it 2nd and 1. On 2nd and 1, he's passing. He has Jeffrey again on an out route. Absolutely burned Crawley. And they're in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, Carson Wentz rolling to his left. He's going to hit his man across the middle. I don't know how he makes that throw across his body, but it happens for him. 2nd and 2 now. He's just going to go ahead and give it to the flats. And that is good for a first down and then some. Oh my god. Walking the tightrope. Just juked right alongside it. And here on 1st and goal, trying to punch it in with Miles Sanders. And they do. It was Derwin James trying to make the tackle, but he couldn't. And just like that, it is a tie game. A little bit more than 2 minutes left in this first quarter here on the screen. Gonna dump it off to Chase Edmonds. Gets around 9 on the play. They're actually gonna give him the first down. I'm surprised, but I will take it. Here on 2nd and 10, we're taking a deep shot for Hopkins, and he brings it in with one hand again. He was doing this all of yesterday, and he's gonna continue to do it in our game. Here on 1st and 10, Fitz has the grab, and he takes it to the 8-yard line. Here on 3rd and 1, after 2nd doesn't go anywhere, we're gonna go ahead, escape the pocket, take off, and we don't get into the end zone. Just 1 yard short. And we're going to keep on letting that clock tick down. We don't want them to have any more opportunities in the second quarter. There we go. 1st and goal. Walks in. Basically untouched. The end zone. It is Chase Edmonds. And with 25 seconds left, I don't think they can do anything in this second quarter. So we came out and prevent. They're just trying to take some deep shots here. They have all 3 timeouts, but with that sack, they're not even going to call any timeouts. They're okay. We're just going to halftime. Also, guys, I apologize if I sound a little bit weird. My voice is pretty much gone at this point, so I'll try not to yell as much for the rest of this episode. But it's going to be hard not to because this is a pretty intense one. Playoff game and everything. You guys are going to stick around. Here on 3rd and 10, another interception. What was I thinking throwing that? I don't know how he gets back to that in time, but it is Wallace with the interception. And our first drive of the half goes nowhere. They're on 1st and 10. Miles Sanders is stuffed by Derwin James. Only gets a yard on that one. And here on 3rd and 9, he just stood in the pocket waiting for us to get to him. That's Devondre Campbell with the sack. And they're forced to punt on 4th and 16. So we're pinned at our 8. Not too bad. We're going to go ahead and throw that screen. Try to do the spin move with Christian Kirk. But that does not work. So here on 2nd and 11 now, we're running a little bit of slants action, but we're just going to go ahead and make the safe pass here. Dump it off to Larry Fitzgerald to make it 3rd and short now. So here on 3rd and 4, we're going to go ahead and run another screen, but Fletcher Cox read it the entire way. He tackles Chase Edmonds behind the line of scrimmage. No first down for us, and we are forced to punt the ball to the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to start with pretty good field position thanks to the return from Deshaun Jackson on the punt. And there goes Sanders right up the middle. Decent little pickup of 4 to make it 2nd and 6 now. Here on 2nd down, they're going to go hand it off to him again. But that is not going anywhere. It is Byron Murphy in the backfield to make it 3rd and 9. Here, he's taking a deep shot. And this is why I hate Madden 21. You are not even allowed to contest the receiver. Because if you do, 9 out of 10 times it's going to be called defensive pass interference. And something that should have ended the drive keeps it alive. And because of that, they're down at the 1 yard line. It is 2nd and goal now. And from 1 yard out, they are not going to be stopped. Sanders takes it into the end zone again to tie it up at 21 apiece. So we will get to take over. But 15 minutes left total in this game. I don't know. Maybe that confidence that I had early on is wearing off. Here on 1st and 10, Chase Edmonds to the left side. Gets a nice little pickup of 3 yards. Here on 2nd and 7. Again, Fitz is left wide open. That's honestly one of my biggest decisions in this series that I'm so happy with was just moving Fitz to tight end. He works so much better there. Sure-handed target, always going to catch the ball. You already know that. And here on 1st and 10, Edmonds takes it. But like I said, Fitz at tight end is the smartest thing I could have done with him. His utilization has gone up so much more. Like, look at this. If he was still in the lineup as receiver, I probably wouldn't have even targeted him once this game. With receivers like D-Hop and Christian Kirk, there are very few times that we want 3 receivers out on the field. And if we do, I'd rather have speed in Andy Isabella than Fitz. But that being said, I do want that sure catching ability on the field. So that's why tight end was just such a perfect spot for him. We were driving down the field. Here on 3rd and 7, he had Fitz again. And he just missed him in the flat. So we're forced to take our field goal. But that is okay. It is up. And Zane Gonzalez barely gets it in the right side. 24-21 now. So Eagles football with a minute 30 left in the 3rd quarter. And that one right off the hands of the receiver. I don't know what was going on there. But here on 2nd and 10. Carson throwing on the run. He has him. That is Marquise Goodwin. For 7 yards, kept both of his feet in bounds, and here on 3rd and 3, going over the top, that was my man, I completely forgot about him. It is Derwin James and Buda Baker on the tackle, but they are at the 39-yard line now. Here on 1st and 10, Carson's dropping back again, Zach Ertz is left wide open, found the hole in the zone, and they're at the 27. That's going to go ahead and end the 3rd quarter, so just 10 minutes away from the end of this one here in Philadelphia. They're on 1st and 10. Zach Ertz again picks up another first down for them at the 16 now. Carson dropping back. He's going to go ahead and try and escape. Guess who it is? Zach Ertz again. We need to start covering that man. But here on 2nd and 9, Carson, empty backfield for him. He has his man, but there is a flag on the play. Marquise Goodwin on the reception, but they're going to go ahead and call holding on the offense, and they are pushed back 10 yards. That is a big break for us. 2nd and 19 now. There goes Zach Ertz. God, I just can't stop this dude, but it's still 3rd and 10 thanks to the penalty. Here on 3rd down, he's passing Zach Ertz. Again, I'm getting tired of saying this, man. But that is not enough. 4th and inches. Just inches away, and they're going to take their field goal. Thank God. We got so lucky there. Here, we're going to dump it off. That is Chase Edmonds. Nice little pickup of around 4 yards on that one. So here on 2nd and 6, going to go ahead. Play action, and he had Fitz wide open. What is with him and missing his receivers on the left side of the field? I don't get it. But here on 3rd and 6, he doesn't miss on the left side of the field again. That was an absolute beauty. Dropped right into the pocket of Christian Kirk for the 1st down. Here on 2nd and 11, he's going to go ahead. He has Kirk again across the middle, but it's still 3rd down. 3rd and 1, just need a yard. Chase Edmonds up the middle, and he is going to get it thanks to great blocking from Mason Cole. We have that 1st down, and the drive stays alive. Here on 1st and 10, he's passing again. Whoa! I don't know what that was. That's the same type of pass that actually lost us the Niners game in Week 16. But that actually worked out perfectly in that situation, so we'll take it. 2nd and 6 now. Gonna go ahead, run the play action. We are taking off with Kyler Murray. But instead of that, we just dumped it off to Fitzgerald for the 1st down. Got lit up out of bounds, but it still hung on. Here on 1st and 10, handing it off. Oh my God, I thought he had it, but it's Brandon Graham who just completely shedded his block and got out there. Here on 2nd and 7, tried to run it up the gut, but that is stopped. It's 3rd and 7. We'll be fine with just a field goal. But here, I make the stupidest pass I could have made. I thought Fitz was set to keep on running on that route, but I guess he hitched right at that point, and I threw it right at Wallace. That is 2nd interception of the day. And now they have the ball. The clock is on their side. It's tied up. So all they need is a field goal to win this one. Here on 2nd and 6, they're running the screen. He breaks a tackle and is going to take it for a 1st down because of that. I can't believe this, man. We had the chance right there and we blew it. 1st and 10, he's going to take the check down. It's Miles Sanders. See, that's the thing. They're passing, but they're not even really passing. They might as well just be running the ball with how many checkdowns he's throwing. Because we know that Wentz isn't going to take a shot down the field, especially in this situation. Just as I say that, if I just played my zone like I should have, he wouldn't have had that wide open like he did. But I didn't, and Deshaun Jackson takes him to the 38. They are dangerously close to field goal range. There goes Miles Sanders. That 5 yards, I think, puts them comfortably in the field goal range. Thankfully, there is Isaiah Simmons. He is doing his best job to push him back. Again, another tackle for a loss. This dude cannot be stopped. And here, from 36 yards, it is up and it is wide left. We get bailed out here in this one. Isaiah Simmons is the MVP. Honestly, if he doesn't get those 2 tackles for a loss, I think they're making that. I know it's wide left, but honestly, I think they're making that. Here on 1st and 10, we're not going to take a sack. We just go ahead and throw the ball away. We only have 1 timeout, and we need to get to the 41 to make this even possible for Zane Gonzalez. On 2nd down, I'm taking off with Kyler, and I didn't mean to stay in bounds right there. I wanted to get out of bounds, and just like that, we are forced to burn our final time out. So we can't even really go to the sideline or do anything. With 8 seconds left, we're going deep. DeAndre Hopkins gets one hand on the ball, but can't bring it in. So from 57 yards to walk this one off, it is up, and it doesn't even have enough power, or was it accurate? So wide right, not even enough on it. That will take us to the end of regulation. We are getting an overtime playoff game here in Philadelphia. They won the toss, which is honestly the worst possible news we could have received. So we have to stop them from going 76 yards. Here on 1st and 10, he hits a Zach Ertz on a little out route to put them at the 29-yard line. And here on 2nd and 4, I'm using Simmons. He hits Miles Sanders on a curl, but we jump in with Simmons. He threw right at me, and Simmons gets the interception, putting us at the 28-yard line. That, so far in his career, he has 3 defensive touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and somehow that was the biggest one of it all. That puts us in field goal range already. We're not trying to throw the ball. We're just going to run it out a little bit, try and get some better field position if we can. Here goes Chase Edmonds again. He gets stuffed, but it's okay. Mr. Zane Gonzalez is still in range. Here on 3rd and 9, it was a little bit of a stupid decision to choose to pass, but here, I try and hit Kirk on the sideline. How he comes down with that, I don't know. But at this point, alright, this is sealed. If we don't win it off of Zane Gonzalez's foot, I don't even know what to say. I'm not expecting to run it into the end zone here, but we are banking on that field goal from Zane to be money. Here on 2nd and goal, again, a little run. Take us down to the 5-yard line. So without a doubt, this is going to be an absolute chip shot for him, alright? If he doesn't hit this, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. Here on 3rd and goal. Oh, getting to the outside. Almost ended it that way, but he shut off his black. That is Maddox, and he makes a stop. But here, from 21 yards out, for another walk-off game winner for Zane Gonzalez. It is up, and it is good. The Arizona Cardinals are advancing to the divisional round in Philadelphia. I don't know how we managed to make this play. Isaiah Simmons is the MVP, without a doubt. Defensive touchdown, that pick at the end. Oh my God, this was intense here in Philadelphia. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe. But before we go, I guess I should let you guys know that we will be actually playing the Bears in the divisional. So that's right, the Niners, the 2 seed, and the Buccaneers, the 3 seed, both won their games. So we're the lowest remaining seed, and that means we will take on the Bears in Chicago in the next one. But that's been it for me in this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, stay horny for Harry.